what action your ex wants to take next. Let's see. The people who are in ex-related topics, here you go. Let's see. But it's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Most people don't understand that, but that's okay. You can do whatever you want to do. But if you want to book a paid private reading, only option to email me at divinemothersguidance@gmail.com. But that, if you misspell, that goes to scammer. You know the ideal way, go to my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot. From the description box, you can get that email address, because if you misspell, you'll be badly scammed by scammer auntie, not so divine scammer auntie. And I think scammer auntie regularly watches my video. Hi scammer auntie, how are you? You named yourself as Didi. Wow, you don't know Indian culture, honey. Learn a little bit. If you're copying somebody, you should be knowing their culture. You first Google what in Indian culture means Didi. Didi means what? Okay. Anyways, leave scammer auntie aside. That's Emperor here. Okay. Page of Cups, the World, 10 of Cups, the Hangman, 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the Emperor. Underneath the Emperor, what the fuck is this? 5 of Swords. All right. To be honest, what I'm sensing here, this person is completely stuck. Right now, they don't know what to do. A part of them definitely wants to come back to you because they see you, their happiness ever after. 10 of Cups. This person sees like the way you bring the stability, the security in this person's life. Nobody's going to do that in their life. Nobody ever did. With the 4 of Wands, this is like they actually feel the connection so strong. It can be like, their divine counterpart, or it's like, I would say like a twin flame vibe, if you believe in that shit, if they believe in that shit. If they don't understand whatever twin flame, they might feel like a connection, like you are like nobody else can match your energy, that kind of. And they definitely want a reunion. If these 2 cards, I would say definitely they want a reunion. Also, there is a World card. So yeah, completion of a cycle and a new beginning, they're definitely interested in. However, the World card also talks about it can be a long distance relationship or some kind of travel associated that can be there. But they're showing me the snake. This snake and this naked human picture, it talks a lot. The naked body in tarot, it's about authentic. Somebody who really doesn't have to hide anything. So they can be authentic self. But this is the thing. This reunion can only be really fruitful or maybe long lasting if this person can be authentic self and change themselves, shed the skin of the previous belief system, because this person is coming as a Emperor who is in my typical tarot, especially when I go to the other specific deck. In this Emperor always gives me a very narcissistic vibe. Now, they don't have to be narcissist because tarot readers are not here to sit there to diagnose any disease or anything. It is here we can talk about the traits of the people. But we should be. We have the right to say that, okay? You can be a therapist or whatever. I don't care. But tarot also very deep psychological tool. So we have the right to speak about the traits. So here, that's the reason I should be telling you that you should be aware of this. They don't have to be a full-blown narcissist. We don't need that. Even though they embody 50% of the characteristics of a narcissist, that's actually a big red flag. Huge red flag. You need to run from that. This is the people who are very stubborn, very high in ego and pride, very controlling, very manipulative. My way or highway, I am the boss. You should be always listening to me. If you don't listen to me, I will discard you, give you silent treatment. Doesn't matter if they have this kind of characteristics. Doesn't matter whether they are narcissist or I don't know what cyst. But that's a red flag. That's a huge red flag. That shit is not good for our day-to-day life. Okay, it's very difficult because this kind of people always hungry for power game. Like they always want to keep control over you. The reason being, if they have to do a deep inner work, they have to face their inner trauma, things like that. That's the reason to avoid that. They keep on putting you into this kind of loop, like giving you some breadcrumbs, holding back, giving you some breadcrumbs, holding back. So what happens during this way, your brain, when they come forward and show you, love bomb you, you feel like, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. It's dopamine. Then again, they pull back, cortisol. You get anxious, stress hormone comes, cortisol. So again, they come back, dopamine, happy hormone. You feel like on the top, cloud 9. So this dopamine, cortisol, puro, like, big golly comes in, completely hijacks your brain. All right, so what you're gonna do here is, like, if this is your person, you need to be very, very careful. You need to first understand that this kind of dynamics are not good for your brain or your body or your mind, your spirit, everything. Not good. So all you have to do is like you become like associated to this person as if my happiness, my motivation, everything is associated with this person. That kind of level of manipulation. So you don't want manipulative people in your life. And manipulation only happens when we give too much power to these people. And see, I'm not telling you that you are a weak person, you are this, you are that. But sometimes our childhood trauma plays in. And when they do this kind of behavior to us, we associate those behaviors with some kind of childhood trauma. Maybe in the childhood, our parents, discarded, not discard, parent discard, it's a very bad thing. Anyways, sorry if it triggers you. It can be like, sometimes that maybe they were not emotionally available. They probably were abandoned us in some way, going to work or something, I don't know. Whatever it is, it made us feel abandoned. Then we tried to work hard to get their attention because they were never available. So you had to work hard and hard and hard to get their attention. Once you see this person, your brain, it's immediately connecting the dots. This is the one. So your inner child sees that parent in this person. So the way the childhood version of you wanted to get the validation from your parents, this version of you coming from the inner child, start getting the validation from this person once. And what you do more and more and more. The same thing story going on. So loop that thing here. So you need to break this. How you break this? Putting the energy back to yourself, loving yourself, building the relationship with your inner child. I don't need anybody's validation. I'm fine. I'm doing good. I am, as a human being, I am whole. I don't need anybody's validation. I give myself the validation. What they're going to say? Oh, I love you. I can say 100 times I love you. I love myself. They are coming to show up for me and just give me some couple of messages that just make me feel wanted. I am wanted anyways. Okay. I came to this life only with my life alone. I will go alone. So whatever is there, I can validate myself. I love myself. Okay. That you can do, like building the inner child work, building the relationship, reprogramming your inner child. Anyways, coming to this point, what the fuck is going on here? This person is fucked up here. They're missing you. They're missing you badly, but they're very, very conflicted underneath the 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh, so sad. Look at the Sukilala. Anyways, fuck the Sukilala. Sukilala is now regretful, but here I see this. They're trying to logically explain that. What it is going on, they're trying to tell themselves, it is their fault. They didn't do it. This person is not taking any accountability of their action. They are not doing any kind of accountability. I see that they're regretting more like, conflicting, trying to tell themselves that, nah, it was not my fault. Probably I did this, but it was just because, they did this to me. They could have done this. This kind of people, this is the kind of a, very much controlling people. They never take accountability of their own action. They always want you to take the accountability. You know what? I have been in that kind of situation in my life before. It is like no matter whatever you do, it is your fault. You are the problem. If they do something and you feel distressed and then you feel like sad, because you are feeling sad, they get triggered because they take it as an attack. Like, you are feeling sad means you are trying to say, I am bad. So your feelings are invalid. You are dramatic. You are Meena Kumari. You are this. You are that. You are bad. You are trying to show me that I am that. Like, rather than even being a little bit sensitive to your feelings, like whatever your feeling doesn't even matter. So they completely deny your feelings. They just totally make you feel so bad for feeling bad. You got the point? So if you're feeling bad, they will make you feel worse. Okay. So this is the people, when you say that something they fucked up, they are trying to get explanation in their mind that I didn't fuck up anything. This is the person who is wrong. They could have done this. I ghosted them. Okay, that's okay. I could have ghosted them. I have the right to do it because I am the king or the queen. But they should be following me. They should be coming behind me, begging that, come back, come back, come back. They didn't do it. That means they were liars. They were cheaters. They were bad. Now, after the breakup, a couple of months, if you move on, look at this. This is a cheater. They lied. They must have the backup plan beforehand. So this is exactly I see going on in this person's mind right now. Even though they are hurting, things are stuck. They are moving, like a part of them wants you because they know that you are the one who gives them the validation. You are the one who gives them so much love and care and things like that. Nobody going to do that for them. They want you. But again, their ego and pride is sitting between these two feelings. So they are stuck. So what is going to happen, because this person is hurting and the Page of Cup is here. So I would say this is a very unexpected card. Maybe this person unexpectedly somehow pop up in your For You page, or liking you, showing up some kind of message, or visiting your profile, liking your things. I don't know what. Some kind of very passive, not direct. So this is the person's current plans, but it can take some time. to come to the full realization, because there are two conflicting ideas I see here. But out of nowhere also there can be a message here. All right, if this person out of nowhere comes a message, they will try to get you back into the same loop, or begging and chasing. So they want to see, they're thinking like you are staying very strong, because if they, you will break. So if they send you a message to see, they test the water, if you are still under their control or not. If you're not in your control, if the message doesn't get enough validation, they will running in to manipulate. So it's your choice what you're gonna do. But I'm gonna tell you that if this is a situation going on, you don't want to fall for the manipulation again. You want somebody to come forward, come back to you when they truly realize that they missed you, they fucked it up, and they want to do the work on themselves. If they come back like this is completely shit show. You will, whatever the work you have been putting on yourself by staying away and focusing on your life, if they come back and you message and you go back to the same loop, what is going to happen? They will hijack you again. And this is, again, you will be going to the same loop. So rather than that, don't wait for this message. Move forward with life. Live your life. Focus on your life. Get control of your life back again. Focus, you're anchoring on this person. Like, this person messages me, then I'm happy. If they're gone, I'm not happy. That is what you have done. Then your anchoring is on somebody. Your safety anchoring is on somebody. You need to bring the anchoring back to yourself. I am my safe net. It happens like after a breakup or something, like you see a good picture or a good place that immediately reminds you of them. But you know what? You need to now reprogramming all those memories, all the old songs, all the old places with yourself. Maybe go there with your friend, or go there with alone, or take somebody like a friend or somebody. Rewrite all those memories again, revisiting them, because this is very important to bring it back to yourself. Because the power when we give to somebody else, they misuse it. And people in this world, you never know, because most of the population these days, I see like so many mental disorder. So if you are thinking like your person is a perfect human being, because in the beginning they did show the perfect human being, and you depend too much on them, and you never know, after a couple of months, attachment style, narcissistic, this disorder, that disorder, what disorder will come up, and they will treat you like this piece of shit. So rather than, then you will be crying for the rest of your life thinking, I could have done something different to be different. No, you don't know, because you don't even know what's going on in their brain. So rather than that, stop being dependent on other people. Focus the energy back to yourself. Do your life. Do some business. Learn some skill. Do yoga, exercise, walk. Do whatever. But do something for yourself. And that's it. Anyways, if you're struggling with your breakup, 2 on the clock, I have written a breakup recovery book, which will be a therapeutic session for you. You can buy the book by, it should be in the link in the bio, or or the description box of my YouTube box. That's amazing, because that will help you to go through those moments when you are feeling spiraling, going back to message them. I need to message them. I'm feeling like panicking. I'm going through the panic attack. All those moments. There are tools, chapters specifically designed for those time. Somatic exercises, rituals, grounding exercises that will literally bring you back to yourself. So that's a very good one. That's not like a regular breakup healing book. No, it's not. But anyways, if you want to book a paid private reading, no interaction over TikTok, because those are scammer auntie. Hi auntie. And also, only thing you're going to do is like, go to my YouTube channel, copy it from the description box, and send the email. Just copy paste. If you misspell, scammer auntie. Copy, paste, send the email, and keep an eye on the junk mail folder. Done and dusted. Take care of yourself. Love and light.